Welcome to the Dobsonian Power live sessions. Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, everybody! I hope you're having a great time in this Christmas. You can't believe what happened to me 2 hours before the Christmas dinner. My electricity was shut down with the stuffs that I was doing in my outside. And the oven and everything in the kitchen kaput. My luck was that I have a small oven or something like that with 2 discs to cook the dinner, the Christmas dinner. Everything was all right. That's not a big problem. Thank you, Mazif. The audio is very important. I think it's solved. 100% is solved. It was 2 bots that I had running. It's solved. Audio super. And I want to test one feature. Merry Christmas, Jaloman also. Mazif, Fred. Anna Shimandros, everybody's here. Tim. Charles. Dobsonian Power.
Dobsonian Power.
The audio should be fine today, but I want to test. I have to test to move forward. I want to test now. If if any problem, you tell me in the chat. I will increase the quality of the audio. I don't know if it will mess the connection, but I will try now. Hold on. If any problem, I just disconnect. Okay, done. From now we are supposed to have better audio quality, but I don't know. I think I got a delay. Hold on. Let me check if everything is alright. I want to get a smooth live stream. I don't know if it messes with the connection. But as far as I can see, let me disconnect. It may mess the connection. Hold on. Yes. I think it increased the delay. I don't know. Well, I will connect it. If you notice, I need your help. If you notice any problem, it's connected now. High resolution audio. I don't know if it will going to work or not. Any problem, and I disconnect it. Merry Christmas, everybody. TW, Gustavito Souza, Astrotib. It's good, the audio. I want to connect the telescope. So, congratulations! Another member of the club, the Telescopes Club. It doesn't matter the telescope. First telescope and an 8-inch Dobsonian. Spot on. DJ, I only speak in English here. I'm sorry. I know you are Portuguese, and to tell you that I don't make physical contact with anybody. I just stream from here, and I don't go to anybody. It's my way of doing the things. I'm sorry. I hope you understand that. Hello, Charles. Quasar. Antonio Cortez, Merry Christmas to you. Audio is perfect. I will keep it like in high resolution. I think it's better. Then I will watch the replay. Astrolife. A life in astronomy. No problems. Okay. Thank you. But you can contact me in Portuguese if you want. You can speak with me in Portuguese, not here, please, because to respect the universal language that we have here. But you can email me anytime that you want, or comment in my videos in Portuguese, no problem. And I answer in Portuguese, so you are covered. I got you covered. I hope you understand English here. Good. Sync is good. Good, good. We are ready to go to 2023. Huge news. I'm streaming right now. I'm testing another thing. This is to prepare my 2023 ramp to the channel. I'm streaming to Facebook, to Twitch, and to Twitter at the same time. I have no followers there because I just opened the accounts. But I need your help. Well, if you want. Some people use Instagram and other people use. I have Instagram also, a new account. The most important social networks I created, the Dobsonian Power. Any of your and Reddit also. Any of your social networks. One time that you are there, you remember and write Dobsonian Power. It's everywhere. It's the same name, and it's only me, the Dobsonian Power. You go there and you follow, please. It will help to get traction to 2023 year. Poland, great Poland. Good, okay. Let me check the weather because clouds are near. Huge clouds. I'm risking again today, but it has to be like that. Hold on. Let's see the satellite. Everything is wet outside. Loads of humidity. Look, stormy. The forecast for today. Stormy during the night. Stormy coming. Let's see the satellite to check. You see? You see? This has a 15 minutes delay. You see, they are close, very close, huge stormy clouds here. But we are here. But I saw this. Where's the zoom? I start thinking. Look. This is very important. I like to show you this, especially for beginners. This is a nice routine that we should have with the telescopes. You see, the wind is going up, so, and Africa, and we are near Africa, it's kind of protected, somewhat protected by wind or whatever. So my instinct is to think that we can be safe, although we have thin clouds. I will go to connect now the telescope. Hold on. Outside there's, of course, the Dobsonian telescope, the 8-inch telescope, over 8-inch Dobsonian telescope over an equatorial platform from Geoptic to track the sky. This is needed to track the sky. Also, I'm having loads of fun with this Sterizona Nexus. I ordered already some screws, knobs, collimation knobs, larger ones, to get it on the right back focus. People that understand this will understand why. I had some knobs here, but they are not enough to have the Sterizona Nexus at full power. Basically, it's not at 0.75x. Right now, it's a bit less, but it's working fine, like we could see with the Pleiades. You saw the Pleiades pictures. Last live stream, wonderful. And this camera, the ZWO-294 camera, which is a large sensor camera with a wide field of view.
Dobsonian power.
So we are streaming from here. Planet Earth, continent Europe, country Portugal, region Algarve, 37 latitude, Bortle 5. We may have community pictures, we don't have giveaways because it's over already.
Community pictures.
But I still have loads of pictures to show you, beautiful pictures. And now we will do the star hopping. Star hopping. Let's open SharpCap. I have to take off the emergency blanket that I have to protect from the dew. It's all wet, the towel and everything. Okay. Let's do the mini histogram already. I think it's focused, but I will check with a bright star. You see the dew? The color? The blanket. This is awesome. We don't have many options because of the clouds, but Orion is clean, more or less. Kind of. Where is the Running Man? It's over... It's above Orion Nebula, no? Let me check. Yes, up to the left, okay. Let's try that. I will start right now because clouds are coming. 10 seconds. Start right now. I think it's there. I usually can see, but today it's... Okay. Yeah, it's there. With the Nexus we can catch a bit of the Orion Nebula. Yes, it's there. Let's prepare this. We are watching live. The Running Man Nebula. Let's prepare this first. This brownish tint is the humidity with the clouds. Okay. Do like this. Oh, sorry. Here. Now we are watching. Let me control the colors first, and then... Okay. 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 Yeah, perfect, perfect. Let's wait a bit now, and hopefully the clouds will give us time. Let me check the shot. Hello, Gustavo from Facebook. Thank you for the confirmation. I don't know how it's working. You can follow me, the page Dobsonian Power, also on Facebook. You can follow everywhere that where you have the username or account. You can follow. I don't spam anything. I will use those accounts to forward live streams and occasionally to upload pictures on Twitter also. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram also. But Instagram I'm not streaming there. I will upload. Someone asked me about a place to watch my pictures. Tiago, I want to watch some of your pictures. Do you have a catalog or something? And I don't. As I'm not so much in astrophotography, I don't. But I decided to upload the pictures we take here in the live streams to Instagram and to maybe other platforms. I don't know. I don't have time for social networks and loads of time wasted there with discussions that I don't want to enter. So I will use that to allow people that like to be there, stay there, and watch the live streams also. Because in 2023 we will have more live streams. This is what I like the most. So I warn you that we will have more live streams. Collecting data. As if sometimes when I image, I have 2 or 3 telescopes capturing data on different targets. While it's my downtime, I can still be processing. You see that? 2 or 3 telescopes. Wonderful, beautiful. You missed the star hopping banner.
Star hopping.
I have a threshold of banners here. I will be doing more live streams because I really, really love to share the sky with you all. So I'm investing in doing more and more live streams, watching with you the sky. So if possible, the Saturdays, if the weather allows, will be at this hour, later in the night. And maybe during the week, sometimes earlier and sometimes later, it depends. This is because of the Northern European buddies that we have here that have a different time zone, and it's earlier they can catch the live stream, otherwise they will be sleeping, and most of them have to work in the day after. So special nights like this and holidays and so on, we will do it later. And Saturdays will be later. Actually, it's much better later because the sky is much darker. Now I think clouds are coming. It messed here the color. When this happened, I don't know if you can see. I will zoom. A bit of gradient, a red gradient was the cloud. I don't have the all sky camera, but I can see with my eyes. But it's getting fine. You see the power of the also of the Stereozone Nexus. It's expensive. $500 one comma corrector with focal reducer. 4 Newtonians, but is specifically designed to Newtonians. This gem, this is a gem from Stereozone. It's the only tool that we have for Newtonians that works flawless as a focal reducer and comma corrector. We have a good comma corrector. We have good comma correctors. I used and I still have the Bader MPC4, and it works very well. But it doesn't give me this wide field of view and this effect of the focal reducer, which means getting your telescope faster. This is much faster now. It's an f6. 8-inch Dobsonian f6, and it's working much faster. I decided to adapt it and hack it to the focal reducer, moving the mirror up to allow my live streams to provide a better image, just because of that. Let me adjust the color again, readjust, less green. Okay, it's better. It's better. Let's push it a bit. Beautiful. Running Man. This nebula with good weather, without clouds, as we have today. It's beautiful, beautiful. I like very much. For a Newtonian is very good. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing like be outside. This is one of the things, Mazif, that I love in the Dobsonian telescope. Is that component that we still have to go outside. Oftentimes, not these times, that is loads of dew. If you could see the telescope when I finish the live stream, I start the telescope all wet. I have it sometimes 3 hours with a fan keep rolling, and with the dehumidifier that I have here, all running until the mirror gets clean, the primary mirror. But if it was not like that, if it was dry, the weather, at the end of the live stream I grab the eyepiece and I go outside and have a bit of fun alone with a telescope, with a Dobsonian. That's what people sometimes don't understand about what I'm doing here. Why I love so much the Dobsonian telescope. Thank you, Quasar. Give a like to support the channel. It's free. Yes, it's free. Hello, Rita. Thank you, Gustavo. Thank you for checking. Maybe if the clouds don't mess with us, I move the telescope a bit later after this nebula to the Bodes Galaxy and the Cigar Galaxy. I think with this comma corrector, with this Stars on the Nexus, as is, we can fit both in the 8-inch. Howdy! From Twitch. Hello people from Twitch. Gamers all over the world, play this reality game with us. It's much better to pause the game stuff and watch the sky in real time, have a drink and chat with us, and then you come back to the game. This is real time, this is reality. No edition, nothing. No fake, nothing. Everything is genuine. I'm adjusting the colors because of the clouds. When the colors change a lot, look, you see, bang, this greenish now. There are clouds, let me check. Woof. Loads of clouds. I think the Bodes Galaxy will not be today. I will adjust and just save a picture for the sake of having one. Let me check the color before the clouds get harder. Save as seen, just for the record. We are watching through the clouds. Through the clouds. It's covered. I can't see the Orion constellation outside. I don't have the all sky camera connected, but trust me, I can't see. That's why I chose this kind of nebula, but we can see it. At least we can see it. Yeah, you don't have to, but it helps. The likes help to spread, basically. Let me check, Maziv. I'm putting together a new wide field tube that focuses on portability. Excited to get first light whenever that may be. LOL. This is wonderful. The telescope hobby, we are always doing something. Even me with only Dobsonians, mostly. And this season, the winter season, is good for that. Left of Orion, yeah. I forgot. It's too many objects I can see. When we can see many objects, we forget. William Optics Z61 with a 0.8 reducer and AZ183 MC Pro on a Star Adventure GTI. Good stuff. Send us the pictures then. I was late watching this. Streaming is great, just like in YouTube. Good. That means I think when I go live, the people on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, the followers will be notified or something. I don't know. Yes, I was showing is for the people that just join us, we are watching the sky through the clouds. It's the Dobsonian power. With the 8-inch Dobsonian telescope over this equatorial platform and this ZWO 294 camera. Well, I have also a infrared cut filter that I always have. And we still have clouds. That's why, warning, last 8 frames have not been stacked because could not align. This is sharp cap could not align because the clouds are getting thicker, I think. Let me check the filter. Yes, you see the question marks here at the bottom. When it's rejected, it find the stars, the software, and reject because they are not good, the image. But when it's these question marks are caused by something bigger. I'm sure we are having thicker clouds. Let me check again, but I'm sure about that. Yeah, there are thicker clouds. I tell you something. What we are going to do. We will keep it like this. I will roll the community pictures, and while that, we cross our fingers to see if the clouds roll out. If not, we finish after the pictures. If the clouds are out of here, we point to the Bodes Galaxy and the Cigar Galaxy. If not, another night. We'll see. This is a matter of luck, and this is also doing this on the fly. Everything on the fly in live streams, you know. I think I will pause. I think we can pause. Yes, pause here at the bottom left. Let me take this out. The bottom left here, pause. I will pause because this is not stacking. This is not stacking. And also I'm using Asteris on the Nexus. I forgot to say. Good. Astrothebe, I'm always amazed at what the 294 MC camera can do even without cooling. Picture looks amazing already. And remember that we are watching with clouds. We are watching with clouds. The thing about cooled and uncooled, remember that we do short exposures in EAA. So for short exposures, it's fine. If you want astrophotography, you know. You have to, if you want 5 minutes exposure, you gotta have cooled. It's better. Happy Christmas or holidays or whatever you celebrate today. Watching the sky. Piotr, I wonder why this nebula is called like that. Because you can see a running man. Look. I will show you like this. Hold on. It's very, very funny. Ah, no, I can't with this one. To open with this one. Okay, let's see. The Running Man. The head. Another arm. Another leg. This is why. This is why the Running Man. Of course, today with this, I have pictures, snapshots of this nebula, very powerful. And with a 12-inch also from last year's. We can see much better the difference. This is only because of the weather. Otherwise, let me see here. Look. You see, here we can see we start having more and more dust, and here the dust down here is beautiful. This nebula, I love when the dust start getting popped out here. Look, it's beautiful, and the stars, look at this. I will wait for a better night to do this nebula because it's beautiful, and with the stars on the Nexus. In 2023 I will handle the 12-inch again. Yeah, it's full of clouds yet. That's why it's called a running nebula. The Running Man. Antonio Cortes, sometimes while imaging, if I see a cloud approaching in the direction I'm imaging, I will press pause and then continue after the cloud passes. Yes, it's another good option. Actually, in SharpCap we have here, I don't use that because it simply rejects. And to do live stacking, you know, to keep it simple, you have here an option near next to the filter full width half maximum that I use to the stars, okay? You have the brightness. This filter, you have also here a threshold that you can move up and down. This filter is to reject frames when the clouds pass. Astrophotographers use this filter a lot when using SharpCap. So you can also try that. The pause is also good. Yes, I remember that we have the pause. I don't use it, but it's also good, for instance, when we are doing planetary imaging. Then especially without tracking, that we have the planet here at one side of the field of view, and without tracking the planet we'll do like this, a diagonal. We aim the telescope to do and the camera to do a diagonal, to have more space, running space. So when the planet starts here, we start recording and the planet does like this, okay? And when it reaches here, we can pause, readjust, place the planet again here and resume. And then capture more frames. This is a way to do with planetary imaging. And if you want to be a tough guy and try to do this nebula, not this one, try if you want to do the Orion Nebula without tracking. It's a cumbersome, but if you want to try, don't have money yet for the camera or whatever, you can do something like that. Use the pause, readjust, use the pause, go outside, readjust, and you can do live stacking with a classic Dobsonian telescope without tracking. It's a cumbersome. But if you want my opinion, if you really are stuck with budget, you can do another thing that people will not tell you. In addition to the planets and the moon, without tracking, with a classic Dobsonian, as long as you have a camera, you can point the camera to a planetary nebula and you do the lucky imaging, the same that you do with the planets, with planetary imaging, which is highly short exposures, less than 1 second, less than half second. And bam, 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 frame after frame, after you get a video, you do exactly the same with a planetary nebula. It's hard to focus the telescope, to point the telescope to planetary nebulas, because the planets are bright with a Telrad we can easily capture a planet, are bright and near us, but those deep sky objects are beautiful and you often don't see people of astrophotographers doing those deep objects. Only people with Newtonians like Mazif and other people here that have Newtonians over an equatorial mount, or people like me with Dobsonians. And you can do that without tracking. So that thing that the Dobsonian, that's people lying. Not they lie because they don't know. I think they are not bad people. Often people lie about what you can do with a Dobsonian because they don't know. So it's the better thing to do is to watch in real time like you are doing today. Here, what you are watching here, it's pure, genuine and real. It's not my words, it's images in front of you. In this case with clouds. I can do nothing about that. We'll see in a moment if the clouds roll out. So the pause in shortcut, it's good for many situations. Yes, right there. Oh, you have no clouds? Go outside. Go outside, Linux, and grab your camera and share with us. I put you on the screen, if you want. It doesn't matter if you are not beautiful today. Don't worry. You put your shirt with your Christmas hoodie. Yes, João, I'm Portuguese. I'm Portuguese, but more than Portuguese, I'm someone from planet Earth. I don't value too much the country where the peoples are from. I like to know because of the culture. Someone from India thinks because has a different culture from someone from Japan or China or United States or Europeans, but or South Americans from Brazil. It's a matter of culture, but we stream to the world. I'm a earthling, like someone said here. Brasil, Brasil. Hey galera, Brasil. Guia, guia. Gula, gula. We love Brazil also. Yes, basically, to do what I do here, you don't need a cooled camera. To do EAA, you don't need. And notice that my region is super hot during the summer. I have outside more than 30 degrees at night, during the night. And I have a mini cooler that I did, but it only lowers 5 degrees Celsius degrees. So, for instance, it's usually the average here on summer is 30 degrees Celsius outside. So with 5 degrees, with a mini cooler that I did, a cheap one, it lowers to 25, 26, and the difference is important from below 30 and above 30 with the cameras, especially with the cameras like the 224. It's very sensitive to the noise provoked by the thermal noise. Enjoy the family. Merry Christmas. Get them to the telescopes. Linux, I usually run my camera at minus 10 degrees Celsius. May need a heater or I'll have to reshoot all my calibration frames. Yes, you have that benefit of using darks or calibration frames at the same temperature always. That's a benefit from having a cooled camera, even for EAA. Remote control. He's comfortable. But I like, you know what? I like this. You see that what I'm doing here every night. I go outside. I move the telescope. I point. I do star hoping. I come back. I'm always getting up and sitting. Getting up and sitting. That is good for the health. To go outside, even with cold, as it's only a bit, just to point the telescope. The body still warm. You don't get that cold thing that we have when we are doing visual observations, that we start getting the hands all the fingers. I don't like that. Visually I do a bit on cold and then down inside. But that's a thing that I like. I like this thing that go out, and every time I go outside to point a telescope, I watch the sky. I wait a few seconds, not I should be more, but I wait a few seconds to allow my eyes to watch the constellations. Otherwise, I'm with these lights, and it's a bit of time that I connect with the sky, Telrad, pointing the telescope. That's good for the mind and for the body to go out, and so don't feel the need of having a goal to I want to be here and everything outside, and I only do from the computer, because you will lose a bit of the connection. You may lose a bit of the connection with the sky. Go outside, watch the clouds and the constellation. Oh, look, a meteor. Sometimes we see I think it's important. It's my opinion. Well, the prediction here, the forecast is storms. Come on, man. You wear that Doctor Who clothes that you have. You know, only you understand this. Get the Doctor Who clothes. It will be funny. Ooh, I think one day you will be doing that with us, having a good time. South Wales rainy cloud. Of course, let me check again if we have any chances. But we will do the pictures, commodity pictures. Let me check. This has a 15 minutes delay. Look, stormy for the night tonight. But then we have sun. I will be streaming around here. And then Saturday I will be streaming again. I have loads of objects. We have loads of objects in the sky. Amazing objects. Let me check the satellite. Yeah, they are nearby, but look. We have thin clouds now. They are thicker now. I think all of this part here. Hold on. This part here, now as it has a delay of 15 minutes, now it went to the right and it's covering us. That's my bad. But in a moment I will check outside. Gula Gula, I like your channel very much. I can understand you. Here in South Brazil is very hot season. I know, in Brazil, for the ones that don't know, in Brazil right now they are at the beach. It's summer there. They are lucky. They can go. Some Brazilians do this. They pass the winter in Brazil and they come in their winter to our summer. And then they go back to Brazil. Some lucky people can do that because they have family here. They speak Portuguese. We have strong connections to Brazil. We love Brazilians. Yes, with minus 20 degrees, but it's the camera. He was talking about the sensor. Not outside, I think. I'm very sensitive to the cold. Here in the south it snowed over there in Portugal. Only in the mountains and the north. At the south, here in where I live at the south, I'm here.
Planet Earth. Continent Europe. Country Portugal. Region Algarve. 37 latitude Bortle 5.
You see, we are near Africa. We are right. I have here the ocean in front of my window, and then after the ocean we have Africa continent. So hot, a lot of warm. You know, this here happens like in Thailand and other places. In Thailand, they do like us. One year, I think 20 years ago or something, a bit of 10 years maybe, when a bit of ice forms in the higher mountain here in the south, people do like a party. They go to the ice, a bit of ice only, some square meters only, a small area, and they are super happy and watching the ice and the kids with jumping in the ice. You can imagine. People from the north may laugh at it, but it's like that. So no snow here. Australia! Epicrom, welcome back. It's morning here in Australia, but I had a great session in Taurus last night. Saw Comet C 2021. I won Atlas. Let me check that one. I don't have that on my radar. Let me check that one. You can remember me targets sometimes. Now we can't because it's cloudy. We go to the Bolts Galaxy if weather allows. Let's see. So, Comet. You see, I have comets here on my radar. C dash 2021 Y1 Atlas is this one. I will add it to the bookmarks. Let me check. Highlight bookmarks, Stellarium. I'm watching in Stellarium. I like to watch in Stellarium here, inside. Stellarium, and now, where is it? Add bookmark. Highlight again. This is a bit lazy. It's highlighted already. Okay, let me see the magnitude of this guy. 1220. This is good for the 8-inch, for the 12-inch. Let me see. The altitude is good, 51 on south. Let me see. No, it will be. Let me check where is the best magnitude. We do like this. If you want to check things like that, you do like this. You Google. You go to Google. See. Comet C 2021 Y1 peak. Perihelion at 5.5 in August 2021. Oh. No, this is the Catalina. It's another one. Could peak. It's a fainter comet. Comet 2021. it will peak at a magnitude of 12.5 and 13 between the end of 2022 and mid 2023. So we will not have better than this. Okay, you see how quick we can know these things. So we may try. Maybe with I added it to the favorites, the bookmarks. We may try it in the beginning of the year with a 12-inch. It's better with a 12-inch. It has more power. It has more power. Thanks for remembering it. What telescope did you use, Epicrom? If you're there. Samir, I have a go-to, but I do everything outside, visual and EAA. Because you live like me in the good weather. You live in Canary Island. The Doctor Who, he knows what I'm talking about. Doctor Who. Of course. I always have a good time here. Me too, we have a good time with you. Samir. And I look at the sky while the image forms or use my binoculars or the other telescopes when they deliver it to me. I have to buy or to get from my sponsor one of these days a good binoculars, because the ones I have they are from the Second World War or something, that time. They are very old and they are not very good now. They were good at that time during the war. The Second World War. Happy Christmas, Astronomo! Don't worry, you will come back another night. I will be streaming much more this 2023. It's the way that I want this channel to go. I will keep the videos on Fridays. I asked the members already. They prefer later in the night the live streams. But I will do that. But I will do some of them during the winter earlier to benefit some Northern Europeans. Not too early, like other day, no. Before dinner, I will do like this. I will do before dinner, and if the weather is good, I will keep rolling until the night. How's that? Sounds to you? Sounds good? To open earlier and do a longer live stream during the night. Then I hit something, and I keep rolling. I will do like that, maybe. Not maybe, I will do like that. Sometimes. Not maybe, sometimes. Don't forget that to be a member of this channel, which I appreciate so much. We have already some members, great people. Only 99 cents a month. You can be only by 1 month or forever. You can cut anytime you want. And you help to support the channel. Everything I reinvest in the channel. I want this to be a good space for you to enjoy. That's my goal. A good space for you to enjoy the sky with me. So, 99 cents a month to be a member. Actually, I will fit here. I will place here. If somebody or watching the replay or whatever, I will pin this. Okay. If anybody wants to be a member of this channel and helps to support the channel, it's not too much, 99 cents. It's like having a coffee with me. At least here in the south we use a lot the espresso. The coffee, small coffee, you know. I don't know if in the United States you use that. or you drink large coffees like Starbucks said. We use like Italians and at the south of Europe, small coffees, strong ones like Colombia. In America, in Latin America, they drink like that also. Greetings to Germany! Merry Christmas! C'est la vie! C'est la vie! Français! Ah! Last time we had snow near Faro, which is near where I live, was in 1954. I was not here that time yet. I was not here. Yet. Yes, summer, you see Brazil. Brazil! 32 degrees Celsius. Lucky guy. I love summer. I love it. Love it, the summer. Another one. Look. Red-eyed loon. Just beginning my astro journey, just bought an SMC Takumar 200mm f4 to try with. You try it and tell us how it goes. You can send me my email, the pictures, to dobsonianpower@gmail.com. The email is down here. And send me the pictures. I will place now the ticker with the instructions, and we will do the community pictures with your pictures also. I will do in a moment. To participate, it's here in a ticker. Use my email, send me pictures, just tell me the telescope and name the pictures with the nebula, the object you are watching. Congratulations for your telescope, your new telescope. Two inches of ice. Oh God. It's like those places you live. Kettle water through with a sledgehammer so they could drink. Ah. Interesting. Well, today with the clouds it's hard. Andromeda is already in the zenith. The zenith means, for the people that don't know, that it's 90 degrees or near. It should be near, and it's hard for me with this weather. I can't see very well the constellations, but I can see if they are in front of me more or less. But to look like this, I have my head to turn my head up, and it's awful for my back. I don't like it. With this weather, if the sky is clean, it's okay. I can't see the Orion constellation yet. Let me see if it's capturing. Oh, I have to stop the platform, and I will check the weather. No way. I think we will not have luck. We'll see. I never give up. We will watch the pictures. Let me just read the chat because this is for you. I like you to participate in these live streams. This is not for me, this is for you. Ah! I can tell you. He don't want me to tell. It's a joke. Epicrom in Australia. I used my 20-inch Dobsonian for Comet Atlas. I could just see its star like nucleus. No tail see, no. But for the live streams I like to have the tail. Yes, I have those binoculars. 57 by 50, but they are very old. I will show you. They are super old. Look at this. But look, I bought this in the Chinese websites. Look, this is very nice. Look, the caps. Look, and here also you take the measures. You see, they do like this. We watch and then do like this. Very nice. Look, this is great. But they don't have already, the optics are very deteriorated. So, but I don't know if you have bino viewers. I'm thinking of going through that path also. To get a decent bino viewers, I think Lacerta is a good brand from Taiwan. They have optics from Taiwan, from Long Pern from Taiwan, and I like them. I think they have a pack. My sponsor AstroArt, I think they have a pack with a bino viewers with 2 eyepieces. I don't know if you have. I'm very curious, but maybe for the next summer to the planets. I want to watch the planets like that 3D view, because I don't know you, but I enjoy a lot the eyepieces with wide field of view. Like 100 degrees or 110, the wider the better for me. I like that space walking effect that the eyepiece gives us. I love it. I don't like plossels. I have plossels, but I don't like. I like to watch wider, to have like, and I imagine that feeling with the binos. Some of you may have tried already. I didn't, never. But I imagine and I wish that. I will do that. I will do that. In the future. They have it, my sponsor. But maybe for the summer, because the planets, when the planets start rising again. But for this nebula, the Orion Nebula could be fine. You like it? The idea, long life? The long life, the benefit is that you can go in, go out, and we still have a larger window of live stream, especially with some events. Will be fun to have. I was going to do that in Christmas, but then, but the next time I do. Because I didn't do that in Christmas, but then I regret to not doing that, because I start thinking, okay, most of them in the regular viewers of the live streams have their families and are occupied, but there are people, loads of people that are alone during the, I know some people that pass the Christmas Eve alone. So they could have at least that chatting, and I could be here also. I go out, I come in, I go out. Because you are like my second family. I'm with my family. I don't live in a huge house. It's a a pretty small house like this telescope here, and we are all together. And we could, I may do that in, I don't know, it depends on the weather, in the New Year's night. Because outside sometimes we have fire bombs, and I place the alt sky camera also. If we can catch fire bombs and then comets, I don't know. We'll see, but I plan that. You also like Astro Womble? Good, because I'm going to do that. People that come earlier, and people that only can come later. I like to be with you. I don't go out anymore to parties or things like that. Even in summer. Summer times we have loads of people, and I'm a bit tired of too much people. The crowd. Yes, you know, some YouTubers do that. Gamers are crazy. And I eat the dinner. I eat fast. I'm not. I don't make that thing of the dinner. We eat the dinner and that's it. You have espresso. We had espresso in South Florida. Cubans brought it in. That stuff would light you up. Not would. I drink an espresso. I drink some every day. It's normal here. And before the live stream, well, after the dinner, if I'm going to live stream, if I don't live stream, I don't drink because it gives us a bit of speed. But before, if I stream like today, I drink a coffee. Instead of there are people that is here with a coffee, large coffee. I don't like that. It's I prefer like that. It's our culture. That's it. Yes, it is. And believe me, people that contact me, new people that contact me, you don't see here because they contact me for other. That's one of the reasons I open several accounts, Dobsonian Power accounts in social networks. They are new, I don't have followers yet. So if you have accounts on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, you just search Dobsonian Power and follow, because it helps to. And I'm streaming right now to Facebook, to Twitch, and to Twitter. I know that it works very well on Twitch. I don't know yet on Facebook. Someone said me to that it works well. I don't know on Twitter. We'll see. And it's a new thing that I have here. The Running Man Nebulate stuck here. You weren't born, of course. 54. Nobody here is from 54, no? Maybe some. Jean Sampson. Hi, your channel's really fun. Looking forward to the live views of Jupiter. Merry Christmas from Philippines. Greetings to Philippines. Love it. You are so far away but so close at the same time. Did you imagine that? Christmas gifts. I received for Christmas a Bresser Nano 114 500 focal length to start. DJ Komar, start it. Send us pictures. You have here below on the ticker, you have the way to do it. It's just to send me an email with the pictures, and then I will do this right now. It's a way to compare telescopes, to compare features, your evolution. It's funny. Thank you. Soon as it arrives. Red Eyed Loon. I'll try it with no tracker yet. Just soaking up as much information as I can beforehand. Okay. Do that. Be a student. In a tripod it's good. You have one? Try 50 millimeters, one f1.4. It's right and wide. Dr. John Flannery, thank you for your very informative videos and live streams. Happy Christmas from Ireland! Happy Christmas! Merry Christmas, Ireland! Lovely country, lovely. Espresso to all. I'll tag you on my Facebook account. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yes, tag me. My old Facebook account, I had it blocked for any friends or something. I don't use social networks. I like this contact with you. But now I created Dobsonian Power. You just search Dobsonian Power. I'm the only one. This is the channel. This is the space. Your space. My space. Dobsonian Power.
Dobsonian Power.
A space created for you. And you will benefit with time. I know that. I really trust that. With time you will use this channel more to have fun and to evolve. Merry Christmas for you to Karsten Wolsen from Denmark. Great, I love those countries on the north. Neighbors from our sponsor AstroArt. Finland. Canada. In the other side. Should be cold there now, Fred. Sometimes I forget where you come from. There are so many countries that I forget. From Poland. Good country also. CLS, it was the filter I was going to tell you other day. Visual filter. I don't know. I have the filter wheel that I almost don't use for visual. With a CLS filter, those filters that we almost don't use because of the LEDs, but I still have the sodium street lights around here. It's orangish and greenish, the sky, orange, green. So that all light LEDs. The CLS filter for that visual. I have the O3. I have the UHC, an UHC filter, and I have H beta for to try to capture the Horsehead Nebula. I never did it. The filters with me, with my Mortal 5, I don't know. They are from, I was searching, Explore Scientific. They are not the best filters, of course, but it's for visual and they cut a lot of the sky. I don't know. For my skies, they may work better though with height pollution. If you have light pollution like 7, Mortal 7, 6, 7, 8 with the UHC. Would you use CLS filter or UV-IR cut the most? No, I don't use that. CLS is not good for astrophotography right now. I have LED lights. What I use is always the infrared cut has to be always. I have right now the infrared cut filter from Bader. It's for me the best one in that wavelength. Infrared and ultraviolet always in the camera. When I'm not using that, for instance in my 12-inch Dobsonian, this telescope, now I'm using this one, the 8-inch outside. with the infrared cut. But when I use this one, the 12-inch, I have the Baader Neodymium. It cuts also the infrared, but a bit more of wavelengths of those old lights. It's a good filter for Mortal 5, basically, with those old lights. Italy, buonasera. Happy Christmas. Bad weather. It's bad everywhere. Pff. Only Africa, I think. It's good. Oh, Canada, minus 15. Oh, God. Here, if I have 0 degrees, I can't go outside. I'm not used already. Southern California. Waiting to buy a Dobsonian in 2023. Thanks for your channel. You will buy that Dobsonian, you will enjoy that Dobsonian, and you will come to us and share with us your pictures. You will see. Even that only with a smartphone. You take a picture and you send us. Just for us to know how it goes with your Dobsonian. What you saw, you tell us in the chat the objects you saw. Let's see now the community pictures, but let me check again the weather first. It's awful. Let's see the community pictures. And I don't like to leave the telescope in that strong humidity, because later it takes more time to get rid of that mist over the primary mirror. And leaving, and that's for you, Samir, also. Remember that living near the ocean, and from California also, we get the salt is in the air also from the ocean. It mixes and gets stuck in the mirrors. We can't see, but it damages the mirrors with time. That's why I cleaned those mirrors. But when I received those knobs to move even further away the primary mirror to get the next at full power, this time we don't need to take the mirror out to do that, to change the knobs. But I will take the mirror off and clean it, maybe. I'm waiting for this season of dew to pass, because if I clean right now, then it will get the dew again. I will wait for dry weather to come, this goes away, and then clean it. So let's see the community pictures.
Community pictures.
For the ones that don't know, this is a section that we have where we show the pictures you sent me. Basically, not to roast them, not as a contest. It's not a contest. The goal is to have your pictures here to the world, and also to compare them with different setups. For instance, a Newtonian of different aperture sizes, with refractors, with any telescope. We have here loads of different telescopes, and we don't discriminate any telescope. I love every telescope. People usually think that I just love Dobsonians because they don't know the channel, they don't know me. Because I really love Dobsonians, I am obsessed with them. I think they are the best way to go. But I love the other telescopes also, of course. Now let's see what we have here. Let's place this community pictures. Let's see viewers pictures. Now I have, send me also the setups. I have already 2 setups. You can send me a picture, a fancy picture with your setup if you want. You and your setup, like many do. You with your telescope, you take a picture and then, or only the telescope if you don't want to appear here, like Linux. He doesn't want to show on camera. So you take a picture of the setup. A good picture, a fancy one. I saved that picture. I have now a folder with not only the pictures for the community pictures, but also the setups. And I save your setup there, and you just do that only once. Only if you want to update it. And then when I show your pictures, I will see if I have your setup. I first show your setup for the people to watch with their own eyes. The setup, it's better than only telling. This is a Newtonian telescope, blah 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 blah. If I show the setup, it's more personal and more, I don't know. Let's try like that. I have two setups. I have more setups from the past from you, but I don't know them, where they are. They are in the email. So let's start. Who's here? Fred took a picture. Incredible. Fred is starting, I think it's the first picture, with a Virtuoso Dobsonian telescope. It's the telescope like I have here. This Virtuoso 6-inch telescope. He tried already with, of course, and it's the best nebula to try first, if you have it on site, the Orion Nebula. You see? Hold on. 6-inch Virtuoso telescope from Skywatcher with GoTo. And this is the Orion Nebula. Of course, you can, if you want, you can push a bit more during the capturing the image. You can increase the exposure, for instance. Here we can't do a lot. But during the capture, because this nebula, you can capture even more detail of it. Here, you see here, this kind, it's starting to appear here, you see? It's very nice, the picture. It's very nice. It's better not to touch it. You see this part here is starting to get popped with sharp cap. If you live stack, yes, it's a stack. Let me see. It's a stack 292 frames. Okay. So if you during the stack you boost the histogram like I do here, but you did something very beautiful. You could capture the trapezium here, which is very difficult to capture if you overexpose. That's the trade-off. If you to get this nebulosity more exposed here, enhanced, you will for sure to blow up this trapezium. You got this dust here. Very nice optics, this 6-inch Virtuoso. You start getting here this bluish gray nebulosity that I love to watch through an eyepiece. It's beautiful. To watch this part, this nebula, look, my 9mm eyepiece, watching with any Dobsonian. Well, the 8-inch, because it's 2-inch focuser. The 8-inch Dobsonian and the 12-inch that I have. With this 9mm eyepiece, wide angle, this nebula, you may think, well, 9mm is too much to fit a nebula. No, because it's a wide field of view. That's why I love this kind of eyepieces. You can watch this with your eyes, barely see the reddish in some nights. It depends on your vision. Some people, I can sometimes a bit very subtle reddish here, but mainly we can see all this bluish and gray nebulosity like this. Let me see if I can show you like this. Saturation, let's crank down the saturation. Like this, you see, let me see what we can see visually with an 8-inch and this eyepiece. It's a bit like these arms here got wonderful. No, it's more like this. We can see the trapezium perfectly. This is more or less like we see in visual, but even better. In visually I can see even better this part of the nebulosity. The oxygen, the hydrogen, it's difficult, but the oxygen and the dust, some of the dust, we can see. So, very nice pictures from our friend Fred with a Virtuoso 6-inch Virtuoso telescope. Thank you, Fred, for your picture. For the people to see what you can do. Now Rita was here, so we show also the same nebula. Rita is also starting, but in a different path. It's astrophotography, and she's starting. Look, this wonderful M42, also with a trapezium here. This was with a, it's here, Skywatcher 10-inch, no, 8-inch Dobsonian. It's like mine, but it's a Newtonian, not a Dobsonian. It's a Newtonian over an equatorial mount, specifically an EQ6R Pro. The camera is the same as I have, but it's a Pro, a cooled version. It's the 294 MC Camera Pro, aimed to 0 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees Celsius. Guided with a guide scope, 240 millimeters. She has all the information right here. So that's what I'm reading. The guide camera was the KHY 5178 mono. Bortle 4, bit better than mine. 7 times 30 and 300 second subs. So 300 second. These are 5 minutes. 5 minutes. This is astrophotography. We can't do this with a Dobsonian. 5 minutes subs. 5 minutes subs. No filters. And post-processed with pics inside. Rita Castillo, when you provide me all the information, I can give more details about your image. If you do like Rita, it's even better. But anyway, I will give the information I have and that's it. So, Orion Nebula. Here you can see a bit more of detail. She's starting also. She's starting astrophotography. And it's an 8-inch, so it's a larger aperture than the 6-inch we previously watched. So you can get more detail, of course, and with a 12-inch even better. But a 12-inch Newtonian, it's hard to handle. Probably a 10-inch will be the threshold for a decent handle of it. Let's see more. Rita, thank you very much for your picture. You are in the right path to be a good astrophotographer here in Algarve. Let me see more. Astronomo was here also. Let's see Astronomo. It's with a Skywatcher 10-inch Skywatcher Dobsonian telescope. Ah no, it's not a Dobsonian, it's he changed to an EQ6. So it's a Newtonian, 10-inch Newtonian in an equatorial mount with a coma corrector and UV IR filter, cut filter. See? Beautiful details here of the Crab Nebula. I have another one here. I don't know if it's the same. I think it is. This one. Because this was with a DSLR. And maybe the settings were different. ISO 800. No, it's the same settings. Canon 100D. It's the same, it's the same. Astronomo, space, beautiful. Look, the power of the Newtonian. M1, Messier 1, Crab Nebula. Chinese could watch this nebula many years ago, I think about 70 years, around 70 years, I don't remember. In the sky, in real time. The supernova. It has a quasar there. Astronomo Space, thank you very much for the pictures and for being a regular participant of our channel. Let's see who's here. I prioritize the people that is here, but I show everything. Welcome, Francisco. Bartek, what do you think about 2-inch 2x Barlow GSO ED for visual observation? I never tried it, but what I don't know, I listen very nice opinions, very good opinions about the 2.5. I don't know that one, how it works, but it should be fine because GSO has nice optics. But the 2.5, it's one that they have, I will show you. Let me compare that one that you're talking about with the 2.5, because that's on my site also. That let me check here. Barlow's GSO Barlow. GSO Barlow. We have, this is AstroArt Finland, our sponsor. The 2x ED. And they have, you see the 3, but this one, that one that you have, that you want is 2x, is better. I was thinking of this 1.25, 3 element 2x for my 6-inch Virtuoso. That has a 1.25 focuser. Let me see. You see? This one has the 2.5. Has very nice opinions on cloudy nights, I saw once. High quality barrel lens with a 3-element design. Recommended for planetary and lunar imaging and visual observing. And visual. Compression ring, okay. Okay, this only has this. And yours, I think it could be better. 2-inch. Really high quality barrel lens made of ED glass. I think you'll be fine. I will buy this. And if you have lucky to have a discount of our last giveaways, I don't have more. And my discount codes have already finished. But they have nice prices. Check the prices. Ah, okay, you are here. That's why I like 2 second, 292 gain 200. That's, don't be afraid. Usually is a thing that often people at the beginning don't want to push too much the gain. Don't be afraid to push the gain and do the opposite. You push a bit more, and then if you see that for your skies it's too noisy or something, you crank down by 50. For instance, you start by, I don't know, I used 350 because I found a balance. But in the past I used to use 400, and even SharpCap has a feature that it tells you, it's the brain feature. One of these days we will see that. It's the brain feature, you roll out the brain, but it's only for the pro version. And it said to you, point the telescope to the sky and it analyzes, and then said to you, the best gain is this, the best exposure is this. You mark a threshold. For instance, I don't go too much more than 10-15 seconds. I place that threshold, and then it based on that threshold, he does the calculation, the software, and then he said to you. And once I remember it says during a summer, nice summer nights, 470 gain, and I cranked the gain up, and it worked fine for that season. So don't be afraid. If you want, you can explore that feature. If you have SharpCap Pro, it's the brain. It's where is the brain? I messed this. Okay, let's stop this. Let's stop this. It's this, the brain. It was because it was live stacking. You click here. This is not tracking. It's not a meteor. You click here. It's the brain. This is very nice feature. It's an advanced feature. I may explain to people if they want in the members or something one time, because this takes time to set up your brightness. For instance, with your camera. My camera is a 294. You have to use a sensor to make a sensor analysis. You analyze your sensor first. It's saved once. You do it once. You should do that if you have SharpCap and you use it. It helps you to find or to check the best brightness levels for your sky, for your camera. And mine is 8. It's at 8. And then you can use this to... it's here. You click here in the brain. You see a brain here. And it do smart histogram. And then you use this, measure, and you play with it. If you have doubts, I can help you. And it will give you values. What he thinks it's the best. But usually it's not. To take that literally. For instance, I found that 350, it's the best. One night he said to me 350. I tried, and since then it works the best for me. 350. Let me close this and see another picture from the community pictures. Oh, you're still here. Nice, Rita. Nice, Rita. Yes, impressive. Very nice. The only thing you need, Rita, believe me, the first light. That's a trap that the astrophotographers fall in. I need more subs. I need more exposure time. Longer exposure. More subs. Longer exposure. More subs. Longer exposure. That's the thing. You need to keep doing that. Keep doing that. The nights that you can, you do that again. And then you share with us if you want. If you want to share one of these nights, you are nearby. You are in Algarve also. You are a neighbor. You can share with us online if you want. That will give you more. It will boost your feelings. I hope. You just need to do it. Just do it. Just do it. Again and again and again and again. First light. That's important. You can see the photos here. I don't share. Hold on. Look. I decided that on social networks, I will only share these new social networks. By the way, if you are on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, search Dobsonian Power, follow, because I open new accounts. They are on 0, so it will help to give traction. I decided only to share my own pictures on my social networks. Here is different. The community pictures, when you send me the pictures, you know what you are receiving. You know that I will show those pictures here for the world and on YouTube. also. So you are giving me pictures, your pictures, they are your pictures. So you are borrowing me, I borrow from you those pictures to show here for you, for the community, okay? But you know that you are sending me pictures to show to social networks. I don't want, because it's getting more into your privacy. I don't know. I decided like that. So to watch the pictures, you come to our live streams. You see, Linux, the guy that knows. Linux is that guy that is on the top of the mountain with big hair, with loads of sapience, loads of knowledge, and he knows. Believe me, he knows. You always need more subs. He knows. Linux, he knows a lot. I'm an old girl. Real girl. Rita. 7. I know Linux, but 7 by 13 by 50 minutes was much too little. So Rita, how can you explain this? Hold on. If 5 minutes, 7 times 5 minutes was too low for a 10 inch, if it's too low for a 10 inch, hold on. 5 minutes exposure. How can you explain? Hold on. These 80 minutes of, I think it was 8-second exposures. It's in the total exposition here is much less than yours. This is what with an 8-inch like yours, and it's with poor tracking, with an equatorial platform. I'm showing you this not to say this one is better than yours. It's only for you to realize, to think better in what you are saying, because that's a trap. Listen, Linux, what Linux said. That's a trap that I see most of astrophotographers fall in. More and more and more and more. It's not always more. Besides, I didn't make studies about that because I'm not an astrophotographer and I don't pretend to. But people like, for instance, Dr. Robin from SharpCap, the founder of SharpCap, did an extensive study, and actually he prepared and designed, updated SharpCap software to analyze that with those brain features that I showed previously. You will learn that in the future if you want, how to use that to your benefit. There's a threshold. It's like in economics, the marginal utility. In a point that a product gets a point that it loses the utility, you see? You increase the price and you increase the number of the products, but they lose utility for you. You don't need more products like that. You are okay with those number of products, and with the astrophotography is the same. There's a moment, this is a study, there's a moment where more and more exposures and longer exposures, that utility will fall, will not add anything to you. So, and I can talk by knowledge in the lower level of exposure times. I work with small exposures, and I can tell you that small exposures, you can see every live stream, small exposures work very well. So you will find a balance, but don't get in that trap. You just need to do it again and again and again and again and again. That's it. Chinese recorded it, the supernova. The Crab Nebula. Well, the Crab Nebula are the remnants of that supernova. Curtis. Thank you, Curtis. It's Christmas time, everybody happy. I hope. And healthy. Jello Man. But I think you send with another name. I have here, let me see. The ones that I have here. If I remember your name. Because you send me with your name and then I record everything. Or maybe I show them already. Let me see if I find your name. Let me check. Jaloman. Ah, yes, I know your name. I remember now. Okay, let me see. Yes, I have them. I will show them right now. I have them here. Look, I usually you send me pictures. I can, if I always answer for you to know. When I answer, that's after I record them. I work very professionally. Even this is for fun, but I like to do things professionally. I record the pictures, I save the pictures in a folder with your name. But this folder has your name, it's not Jello Man. I record in a folder and I answered you. Thanks for the pictures. When I thank you for the pictures, that means that I have those pictures recorded. But as I have more pictures, more folders with more people, I usually do show the pictures that are older or the people that are here in the stream. As I didn't recognize the name, I will show them right now. Go to bed. Thank you. Good night. Yes, North Europe. It's that thing of Marius with a 8-inch Dobsonian EQ6 mount and Astro modified Canon 1200D DSLR. Gentlemen, I present you. I don't know the name of the galaxy. Gentlemen, help me. I don't know the name of this galaxy. Yes, I have a big backlog. It's a pulsar, yes it is. In the core of the Crab Nebula there's a huge pulsar. As soon as the weather is a bit better, I will without you. I do not have yet dew shields or heaters. This is the picture of the galaxy. I forgot to zoom. This galaxy is beautiful. Tell me, Jello Man, tell me, what's the galaxy, Jello Man? Okay, Rita, deal. As soon as the weather is a bit better without you at least, I do not have dew shields or heaters, but I will gladly enter your live stream then. Good, good. This is a sharp cap brain is a bit advanced. You have first to use the sharp cap brain. I think you have first to use to make a sensor analysis. It's easy. You can do it during the day and at home. It's only the camera, attach it to the laptop, open sharp cap, and then sensor. You do the steps that they ask. To do the sensor, you do it once. It's good. Then if you want, send me the results. It will be a table. Send me the results, and from the results I can see if something failed or not, or if it makes sense, the results. If the results make sense, and probably you will have similar to mine, but you have the pro version. It will be different. But you send to me if you want the results. Marius, the Galaxy. Okay, NGC 628. Beautiful galaxy, Marius. Beautiful galaxy, I love it. So rounded. 8-inch Neptunian on an equatorial mount with a DSLR. Let me check this galaxy. NGC 628. It's also Messier 74. Okay. Phantom, it's the Phantom Galaxy. Okay, Phantom Galaxy, large spiral galaxy in Pisces constellation. Pisces, 32 million light years away from Earth. Clearly defined spiral arms. So it's an archetypal example of a grand design spiral galaxy. It's beautiful, this galaxy. I think I didn't capture it. Never capture. Low surface brightness makes it the most difficult Messier object for amateur astronomers to observe. Pay attention to this. The galaxy low surface brightness makes it the most difficult Messier to capture visually. You did a really nice work with this galaxy. Let me check this. Stellarium, I will add it to my... Hold on. To my bookmarks. I will bookmark this galaxy. Phantom, maybe. Phantom. Let me see for Phantom Galaxy. Let me see the time. Yes, earlier in the live stream it will be good for me. So those live streams earlier, it's above Jupiter. Otherwise, right now, if even that we don't have clouds, it will be too much to west. And I don't like to go to west. I can, but I don't want. So I will bookmark this in Stellarium. Where is it? Hold on, let me bookmark this for another live stream. It's beautiful. I think this galaxy with the 12-inch will be gorgeous. M74. It's done. You see? Here at earlier, it will be earlier in the live stream. It will be better for me to capture it. But it's too up in the sky, even like that. We'll see. It's a Phantom. It has Phantom Galaxy. That's why I like to Google it to learn about the galaxies and one of the beauties of EAA to do this that we do here, watch the sky in real time. It's that we watching in real time. And while we are watching, we can learn about the sky. It's 2-in-1. And fast. We get instant gratification. We don't have to wait. Instant gratification. Even that you want, like Reed and Mazif, even that you want to go through the astrophotography path, to do those longer exposures, nights collecting without even looking to the telescope, you can alternate if you want, if you like, with the AA to have that instant gratification. Phantom Galaxy. Hi all, new Earth objects. How long will take for these Trappist watchers to give some news through webs? Anyone? The news from the web, if it's what you are referring to, the James Webb Space Telescope, they're rolling out. Actually, I have a website when the most important. I don't know, really, I don't know what kind of news are you expecting. But let's stick with the reality here. I have here. This is the website is webcompare.com. Webcompare.com. They place the first ones. You see, you can compare with Hubble. I show you once. The Cartwheel Galaxy. This is Hubble to the right, and James Webb. You see, Hubble, James Webb. Look how beautiful the difference. You can see here also. I love these images. This is the Stephan's Quintet. You can see one, another. Hubble, James Webb. Hubble, James Webb. Beautiful. They placed, look, this one is amazing. Galaxy Cluster 0723. The old one, Hubble. And look now, bam! How many galaxies I forgot the name. Tell me the name of this, please. The effect of the gravity in the light. We have a name for this. I will remember in a moment. My head is starting to get. Look how many galaxies we have here. I love to watch these images. And weird objects. Far away, far away. Carina Nebula. The old one and the new one. Gorgeous. Southern Ring Nebula. The older one, Hubble one. And now bam! James Webb. Look at this. All these details. Here a galaxy. And the last one is the Tarantula. Tarantula. Bam. We can see the cluster here. Webcompare.com. If you want to watch in detail, you can download the full image. Where are you from, bro? Bro, I'm from here.
Planet Earth. Continent Europe. Country Portugal. Region Algarve. 37 latitude Bortle 5.
I'm from here. Basically from Earth, but for the purpose. You see? The guy that knows. Trust Linux. Believe me. I feel I'm covered with him here. Very nice. It's very nice. I keep the he has more pictures here at the right, you see, but I'm enjoying that with averted vision, you know, like this to the screen. I have another monitor here. Nice work, nice work, nice work, nice work. And also this is the best. The community pictures also have this benefit, this huge advantage, which is to remember us, all of us, not only me. Now I remember the Phantom Galaxy. I didn't capture this nebula yet. Now I have it bookmarked on Stellarium. And you can do the same. One of the objects you see there, oh, this is beautiful. I can try it. And you bookmark or you point it with something on your smartphone or whatever to try. You see the benefits. Thank you, thank you. On Instagram, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, the networks that you use. Some use ones or another. The pictures I have on Instagram is just 4 or 5 pictures that I upload just to have something there. But I will upload more and more. Those are beautiful. And they are not are product from EAA. EAA, quick astrophotography with topaz, and that's it. Bam bam, picture. That gravitational lensing, that effect that gravity has over the light, that makes the light behind that distortion. The light behind that huge mass distorts, and we can see like that. We can see things behind. It's amazing. Our universe, it's really blowing up my mind. It's amazing. I love it. Our heads, when we have our heads through the universe connected like we do here, the feelings, everything. It's amazing, amazing. Chile. Hola Chile, saludos para Chile. Latinoamérica, bienvenido. Dobsonian Power, bienvenido al poder del Dobsoniano.
Dobsonian Power.
Love it. Don't thank me. Don't thank me, Linux. You don't need to. Glizzy, which telescope is better? Flexi to 150 aperture, 750 focal length, or the Dobson 6-inch 150 and 1200 focal length. They are the same aperture. The focal length, the higher the focal length, will get you shorter field of view. Let's say like this. Will give you a shorter, smaller field of view. I like faster. This 150 and 750, it's like the one I have behind me here. It's exactly the same. So what I can tell you, if you have doubts about what you can watch from here, my live streams I use sometimes. Now I'm using the 8-inch because I'm testing things. But I use sometimes this 8-inch, and you can see I have past live streams. If you go to the page of my channel, you can watch at least watch the pictures and see. I will place those pictures also on Instagram, Facebook, everything. I don't have much time for social networks, but at least the pictures I will place. So community pictures. remember that you also can support the channel buying from my shops, international stores that I have in the description. I have links, all of those links at the descriptions. All the gear that I use, or most of it. And my merch, which is a Dobsonian Power. Look how fine this is. Let me take this. Look the image, so fine. I have different clothes. Look the girl. Dobsonian Power. Look the kid. Dobsonian Power. They are quality clothes. I bought a lot. I just bought more. I'm waiting for them. They will arrive after Christmas. For me and my kids and my wife. Accessories also. The purse. The bear. Caps. It's very nice. So you remember that you have that option also to support the channel. Buying clothes, nice clothes, and they are not expensive. I have to promote my store, international store, no? I have to promote it on my channel. I will place a link for the people that come to the replay to watch. I should place every time I open the live stream this. So that depends what you want to do with a telescope. You want just visual? You see, it's f8. It's too much. f8, it's I like the f5 exactly. It's like my 6-inch. It's beautiful. You want to see quickly, if with my 6-inch Virtuoso, a quick ride here. Look, pictures with my 6-inch. 1. Neptune, Andromeda, Bubble Nebula, a galaxy, Nebula, Jupiter, Mars, Moon, Cluster, Saturn Nebula, Trifid Nebula, Uranus, you see? And I don't have more because I didn't have the time to do it. I will upload them to my social networks to have a place with pictures for you to check. That's it. Let me see how this happen here. Appear here. You see my stores? International merch shops. Europe, United States, and United Kingdom. And you can buy it from India, from everywhere. Just visual. I prefer the f5. Faster telescopes. You place 2 planets to watch magnified. You place, you buy a good 5mm eyepiece, for instance, or a good zoom eyepiece. Bader has a good one, for instance. Mark, what is the biggest scope you ever looked through? This one, the 12-inch. I'm not lucky enough to have here. Maybe in the future. A huge Dobsonian here. Right here. I have the place here, look. This is a 6-inch and I have here a place for 24, 25, maybe 24 inches with fast optics. Go to, because it's heavy. But that's expensive. We can buy a car with that. Let's see how life goes. Sometimes let's see one more, the rest of the pictures here. So we take this off. This is a triangle, I think. Yes, F8 is good for planetary. But that's it. F8, it's good for planetary, you're right. "24" will be wonderful. 250 pixels, f4.6. I like mine. Very nice. 4.6 is good. Actually, nowadays we want faster optics. I think this is Triangle Galaxy. I'm pretty sure. Look at this. 8-inch Newtonian. I think it's 8-inch Newtonian from Marius. 8-inch Newtonian over an equatorial mount. Beautiful. This one. Try to guess this nebula. Marius, are you there? Jello man. Yes, you are there. That's a triangle. You see, that's why I like to prioritize the pictures of people that are here. That's a triangle. I named the files, but I guess the name... Yes, the files are like numbers and weird combinations of letters. Fish Head Nebula. But this one is too large for mine, I think. Usually this loads of hydrogen with a Dobsonian. I have to have a very good seeing and darkness to capture details. But you did a good job. With a Newtonian it's easier. The Dobsonian with this kind of nebula, let me check. Fish Head. Let me check on Stellarium. Let me check on Stellarium. Fish Head. To see if I remember Fish Head. No, I don't have it here. Let me see on Google. I see. Let me see. Over Cassiopeia. Too much to the west, but... alright. It's the one that is near the Heart Nebula. Alright. No, the Heart and Soul for short exposures are not very good. We can get it. First we have a smaller field of view. So what happens is we get all reddish and some detail here, but not very pleasant. I think these kind of nebulas are for a wider field of views. That's where the refractors do their best job. And especially with either field of view, you don't see the defects. I like to do to go deep, you see, to go small, to go like this, bam, and capture all these, especially planetary nebula. We will watch with better nights. We will do here a nice capture of planetary nebulas that will blow your mind for sure. Fish Head Nebula from Marius with 8-inch Dobsonian over an 8-inch Newtonian over an equatorial mount. It's like that. It's near the Heart Nebula. Yes, lower part of the Heart. People from refractors, astrophotography from refractors do that a lot, those nebulas. And they watch this picture and they immediately identify. I'm likely to identify a planetary nebula. It's the opposite. Yes, it's very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Community pictures. These were the...
Community pictures.
That's it for today. Thank you all for participating in the community pictures. Thank you for being here with us. Remember, follow me in the new social network that I have: Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, everything. You search Dobsonian Power, follow, and we are there for you also. If you want to contact me, some people like to contact me by other sites. You be free to do that. I always respond and try to be in touch with you. I will be here the next time we have good weather. Don't worry, for sure. If not, if it's only on the end of the year, I will do for sure something. We'll see. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a great rest of Christmas night.